We start with breaking news, a night of terror in the City of Light. At least 6 attacks across Paris.
The death toll since we last saw you at 6 is now into the triple digits. It has been a horrific night in the French capital, and at this hour, more than 150 people are dead in those attacks.
France is in a state of emergency as authorities try to piece together this night of terror. And just in, police believe all of the attackers are dead. Most of the people killed, nearly 100, appeared to be in a concert hall where an American heavy metal band was performing.
It follows a hostage situation, scores of people held against their will by gunmen. That all ended when security forces stormed the venue, killing at least 2 of the attackers.
Bullets flew into a number of restaurants, too. This video shows shattered windows at one of the businesses hit by the shooters. It's believed dozens more were killed in addition to the deaths at the concert hall.
That is a bomb going off, 2 actually, outside a soccer match at a stadium near the attacks. It happened as France played Germany. The blasts were heard about 4 minutes apart. Authorities cleared the stadium out right away, and it's believed 3 people were killed in those explosions.
Then French President Francois Hollande closed the country's borders. It's believed the attacks are the largest since World War II. Hollande told the nation that France would stand firm against the attackers, and minutes before that, President Obama offered support.
France is our oldest ally. The French people have stood shoulder to shoulder with the United States time and again. And we want to be very clear that we stand together with them in the fight against terrorism and extremism.
Another show of support tonight in New York City. One World Trade Center, built near where the Twin Towers fell 14 years ago, is lit up in red, white, and blue, the colors of the flag of France. Across the country, people with loved ones in Paris have been checking in to make sure they're okay.
Including a woman here in Norfolk. She was raised there. So imagine how hard it must have been for her to watch this unfold with the rest of us. Then on your side's Aaron Kelly spent some time with her tonight. Aaron?
Tom and Nicole, when Sarah Tendler heard about the attacks, she did what any one of us would do. She called her family to make sure they were okay. And while she's relieved that they are, her heart is breaking for her home tonight. The sirens that echoed through the streets of Paris Friday night were an ocean away from Sarah Tendler's Norfolk apartment. But her heart was in the city where she grew up, a city under attack.
First, I called my family and I called my friends to make sure everybody's okay, and they're okay. And I'm watching the news right now.
Tendler's family in Paris heard the sirens and planned to stay indoors the rest of the night. She couldn't believe the reports of dozens dead in the Bataclan concert hall, where she'd attended shows before, or explosions at the National Soccer Stadium just outside Paris.
I mean, they were going to have fun. They were supposed to have a good time on a Friday night. It's, yeah.
But this is an attack on all of humanity and the universal values that we share.
That's horrible. There is no word for it. I think it's horrible. It's very sad. And yeah, I mean, I was like, yeah, it's not normal.
Several of Virginia's elected leaders, including Senators Mark Warner and Tim Kaine and Congressman Scott Ridgell, have posted messages on Twitter tonight showing their support for France. Aaron Kelly, 10 on your side.
And more will develop through the weekend. We will keep you updated on WAVY.com. We also posted pictures we've received from the areas under attack. Our coverage continues at 11 and on WAVY 10 today at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning.